This is the fight that soaked Foreman's face in blood, and it took him 10 rounds to survive it.
Foreman is hurt.
It was April 11th, 1992. George Foreman was 43 years old, still chasing his way back to a title he'd lost 17 years earlier. A year before this fight, he'd taken heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield the distance, the most credible run at a title anyone had given him in his comeback. HBO signed him for 2 more fights and $10 million. The first was easy. This one wasn't supposed to be. Alex Stewart had knocked out his first 24 opponents in a row before Holyfield finally stopped him on a cut. They called him the Destroyer. Mike Tyson had fought him too a year and a half earlier and needed less than 3 minutes to end it. Then the bell rang, and Foreman found out why Stewart was still dangerous.
Earlier this week, Stewart takes a couple of jabs. George can beat him. He says, I'm not going to lose to my dad. Crucible. 18 by 18. So Stewart's not going to have anywhere to run. Not like he has much of an option. Punches. By Tyson in the first and looked terrified. His problem has always been losing confidence. Good right by Stewart. I thought he'd move. And a good left and right by Foreman.
Round 1 went entirely Foreman's way. He was a 6-1 favorite walking in, and for 3 minutes he looked every bit of it, controlling the whole round behind his jab while Stewart barely fired back. One broadcaster compared it to a man mowing his lawn on a Saturday afternoon.
Round 2. Nice left by Stewart. Again. Cozy confines, big uppercut. And down goes Stewart. Better learn to move. Low blow south of the border by Foreman. When Stewart went down, he looked directly into George's eyes, and Stewart takes another punch and dishes one out. In the world today. Stewart is level. Stewart's in trouble. Big, big trouble. And George knows it. More than a minute left. Two rights that have knocked Stewart down. Foreman is hurt. A right and a left. Both men were hurt in the same round often. Stewart not moving as much as we thought he would.
Round 2 looked like it might end things early. Foreman dropped Stewart twice, The first knockdown helped along by a low blow, the second a straight sledgehammer right hand. Under the 3 knockdown rule, one more trip to the canvas and it was over. Stewart never went down again.
4 fights were won by KO. In fact, 7 of his 2. That round. Just with the good left, 2 of them by Stewart. There are those before the fight, George. He's moving more than George, but not running from him. Round is over.
Something changed in round 3. Stewart started boxing instead of surviving, slipping punches, using his jab to control the distance instead of just absorbing Foreman's power.
Round 4. A minor cut over his right eye, but Foreman's not the kind of guy to pick on injuries. He just flails away. Again, Stewart's only had 2 fights go past the 5th. But Stewart's not that familiar with, and Foreman got hurt. Thing. And tired. In fact, Foreman there taught the foot. And Stewart won this round. There too. They know he's in some. Stewart remaining active. See Stewart, he is blocking his face at all times. Foreman doesn't really worry about that. A left by Stewart and a right. Again, we question how much Stewart can hurt Foreman. Oh, a big right. At this stage of the fight, his eyes are in worse shape than they were for Holyfield. For 10. Alex Stewart, roughly the same amount. With the eye trouble, Foreman, who just takes, Foreman wants to take this kind of beating. Stays on his feet. It's another round to Stewart.
Through the middle rounds, the fight kept tilting. Foreman was visibly tiring. Stewart was landing almost whenever he wanted. And round by round, Foreman's face told the story, swelling, then swelling worse.
Very fresh. A round, maybe 2. I don't think there's any question he'll retire. Weight division. Stewart looking to Rick. George looking a little more alive for a moment. And is winning. George lands a good punch, and Stewart comes right back. that thing coming from Phoenix. Stewart trying to end the night. In round 7 alone, Stewart landed. Which is good strategy versus George. All it takes is a jab. Stewart in a little bit of trouble. Corner. An uppercut. Bags on the canvas. He's in big trouble. Big George is close to knocking him out. Fueled by the... Ooh, that right buckled George. And that one did too. If Stewart survives this round, and he does spot a 9th round. Pouring out. He fought better fighters as he trained. Look at George. Peering into the eyes of Foreman. Oh, that's a brutal right and a brutal uppercut. Just look at Richard Steele. And now Stewart's got a horrible gash over his right eye. The fight is over. Excuse me. This round...
By the later rounds, Foreman's nose was broken. Commentators watching ringside started openly wondering if he could keep breathing. This was, by every account, the bloodiest night of his career.
Went to the wrong corner at the end of the 9th round. George was bleeding so profusely early in the round. He came on later to hurt Stewart. Good left by Alex. Again. A low blow by George. That takes the legs out of Stewart. Time call. Corner. You don't think Alex has earned the run? Stewart. Oh, a left to the nose of Foreman. The 8th round. Less than 30 in the fight. Great fight.
Round 10 cost Foreman a point for another low blow. It didn't matter. Both men were landing at will by then, and the crowd was on its feet, willing the 43-year-old through to the final bell. The scorecards were close. A majority decision. Foreman's hand raised, but barely. He'd call it the most painful fight of his career. Tyson had beaten this same man in 3 minutes. Foreman needed everything he had for 10 rounds, and it nearly wasn't enough.